Sharp with a rink-wide pass. Teams have enacted their first change of the game, and so the second line is out there for North Bay. Lavoie rolls it in on goal, and Vrbetic will stop it with Xander Vecchia at the door.
The steelheads, as you look at Vrbetic, gets a couple of touches right away. Vrbetic's really working on trying to get that save percentage range and above the 900 factor. He's looking to get a contract signed with Montreal Canadiens as well, been drafted, but yet to sign.
Owen Beck is waved out of the face-off circle. Vecchia steps in his place against Podolou, who wins the drop, pulls it back to Nelson. Nelson, pressured by Beck, immediately gets it to Tarasevic. Tarasevic with a pass back to Nelson. Podolou chips it down the ice, and that will be an ice for the Steelheads. And this time, Wakely wins the draw. McDonald throws the puck in front, comes back to Sharp at the point. The rising shot is off the mark. McDonald just back from a 4-game suspension. He came over from the Kitchener Rangers at the trade deadline.
Right. And he was inserted in the lineup
or the Windsor
right away.
Spitfire, sorry, Greg.
Worker.
Mississauga wins the offensive zone face-off. Sharp takes the shot off one leg, off another, and Vrbetic having to react quickly to a change in direction. The puck pinballing in front of him. Bjorkvik home pinches in, takes a quick shot towards the goal. It comes out on the near side. Stevens unable to get it out. Mathurin swats it out to center, and now McDonald in a race after a puck takes the big shot, but it knuckled on him.
Yeah, wouldn't settle down on him. It's really hard when you have to let that shot go and the puck won't settle down. That's what happens. You whiff on it or fan.
Wakely trying to keep the puck in the offensive zone. Vecchia on the left side. The pass was just behind Lavoie. Here's Beck jamming on the brakes. Taken out of the play with authority by Gauvreau.
That's what
the rugged battalion defenseman.
Beauty range. That's what Gauvreau's responsibility is to.
And Outwater to Ty Nelson, the defenseman, leaves it for Avery Winslow. Native of St. Pete's, Florida. We have some viewers in St. Pete's, Florida, Greg.
We certainly do. Snowbirds down there in Mexico.
Beck picks up a loose puck just inside the battalion blue line, can't go anywhere, and Podolou at center has Tarasevic going to the front of the net. Tried to get the pass across, and a good job by Chaz Sharp to break it up. Vecchia had 2 goals in his last outing against the Peterborough Petes in a 4-1 win.
Right. That's good back pressure right now by the battalion. They're getting lots of help defensively from the forwards coming back, relieving that pressure. Ty Nelson's able to work his magic maybe and step up offensively.
Beck passed near side Vecchia, took it off the heel of his skate and had to hold up for it. And now forechecking by Beck forces Vrbetic to make a quick move with the puck. Battalion to center. Wakely brings it in. Has Stevens with him. And Anthony Romani on the far side can't track the loose puck. And out comes Beck to center. Stubbs fires it in. Ricochet off the radius part of the corner boards. Comes out in front. Vrbetic will slap the mid on it.
That's the way to handle it cleanly. Make sure it's clear and concise. A radius dump in there. It was a foot race. Vrbetic came out, chose to freeze it up with the white trapper. Of course, a face-off to his left.
A lot of expectations on that young man's shoulder, Greg, as the battalion looking for answers to try to get some wins.
It was almost like he was listening to you. He looked right up here at the press box. Shots on goal. Battalion playing well without the puck.
Lead pass to Podolou, swatted away by Callahan, and in comes Mathurin. He was checked as he tried to make a move, and battalion forced to retreat. Grayson Ladd under pressure. Active forechecking by Zachary Lavoie, the former Toronto Nat.
Well, you get Grayson on the far right, left.
And on this night, Greg, there are 2 Rays on the battalion bench.
Yeah, we got the backup. Owen
Ray, wearing number 33, backing up Joe Vrbetic. Owen Ray up from the Powassan Voodoos with the injury to DiVincentis on Tuesday night against the Niagara Ice Dogs.
Pretty good hockey family, too. He's got a younger brother, Mason, I think. He's a pretty good hockey player, too, for the U16's Guy Blanchard squad.
So front row seats for Owen Ray on the bench.
I watched him play in the Marlies tournament a few years ago when he played with the North Bay Trappers minor midget squad. He's grown a few inches, but he can compete as well.
Tarasevich tracks back deep in his own zone and then falls underneath the big club. The injury, or actually Jake Uberti, not sure if it's an injury, scratch for tonight's game. He was a big pickup from the Ice Dogs at the trade deadline, and Uberti always plays well in this building, just not available to the Steelheads on this occasion. Here's Beck across the line. Vecchia far side, chipped in, they score. Owen Beck converting the pass from Vecchia opens the scoring here in North Bay.
Well, Beck simply puts the blade of his stick down. He's a right-handed shot, and he just bevels this in on his backhand side. Vecchia passes it over with a little bit of steam on the pass. There's a backhand dish. Watch him drive the net. He's going to get a stick position on the defender. There's presenting his stick right here, and he just bevels it off to the far right pad, over the right pad and underneath the blocker edge, and that's a perfect spot. That's a goal scorer's goal. That's the speed, skill, and finesse that we talked about.
Beck gets his 15th of the season, opening the scoring with 6:08 left in the first period.
Wow, it was a really nice dish pass on his back.
Lavoie is a speedster, and it's hard to reel him in. Brandon Coe near side. Pass in front. And Russell was there. Had to jam it in, but missed.
I thought it might have even gone off his skate, would have counted, but it was a nice play by Russell to get into the blue paint area. There's a good attempt there by Van Steensel.
Battalion mounting some pressure here. First real pressure of the game, and that shot off a stick over top of the net. Ladd cycles it in behind the goal. Bjorvik Holm was there and smartly sends it down the ice. A welcome addition to this Battalion roster as a veteran, or as a rookie defenseman playing much like a veteran.
Really like the way he's activated himself on the offensive side of the puck. A big frame like that, jumping in on the play. He reminds me a little wee bit. I watched Zach Bogosian play a lot in Peterborough. He has the Zach Bogosian tendency where he's still in the learning stages, but he's really able all the time and shows great body language, strength out there. Mitt of his down there and seals it up off the left post wall.
Top scorer in the OHL denied by one of the top netminders in the OHL. So a good battle there. Basharan coming out on top. Under 2 to go here in the first period. Lavoie can't get a shot through. Beck is on the ice. He'll be our first intermission guest. He has opened the scoring here in the first period. And that's where we stand. 1-0. Sharp long shot off a skate. Into the corner it goes. Mississauga in the last 90 seconds here, trying to add to their lead. Beck spun off the puck. And Russell was blowing the zone, but the puck wouldn't follow.
I don't think he knew where the puck was, or otherwise he would have skated to it.
TV pleased to be joined by the Mississauga Steelheads forward Owen Beck. Owen, with this year's pandemic scheduling, you're seeing a lot of North Bay lately. First period in the books, what are you seeing out there?
Yeah, we're working hard. We're getting pucks in deep, and it's working for us. We got that one play right up front there where I was able to put it in there and gave us the early lead.
Owen, you scored a nice goal on a conversion by Xander Vecchia. We're going to roll the tape. You might not be able to see it, but take us through it.
Yeah, so I just got the puck off the wall from my winger with a bit of speed. Was going up the middle there, looking what I had for my options entering the zone. I saw Xander out wide, so I kicked it out to him. Drove the net between the 2D there. He hit me with a nice pass, and I was able to pot that one.
Oh, and at the beginning of the season, the OHL pundits put out their conference rankings, never really viewing the Steelheads too favorably. Good enough for a playoff berth, some said. Obviously, you guys didn't buy into that. What's the reason for Mississauga's success?
Yeah, we're a dedicated group. We want to win. Everybody buys in and works hard every night. Every day we go to practice as well. Something's clicked for us. We're working well as a team, and that's really contributed to our success.
Oh, and when the NHL's midterm rankings for the 2022 NHL draft in Montreal came out, you were ranked 19th. What has motivated you this year, and what is driving your success?
Really just the need to win. You really want to do well as a team, and team success is going to equal individual success, and I really contribute our success this year to that.
Thank you very much, Owen.
Yeah, thank you.
getting it, but let's see how it builds.
Beautiful backhand dish pass here, and then he drives through the middle. Some defenseman has to pick that up. It's a misassignment by one of the defenders back there. At body position and stick position. Really nice goal by Beck.
There's your first period scoring summary. Beck getting his 15th. Of course, we off the top of the broadcast, we talk about him being a highly sought-after prospect in this summer's NHL draft in Montreal at the 19 spot. And shots in favor. It was obvious, heavily slated for Miss Tarasevic in on the foresec, battling with Sharp. Ahead for Beck. Schwint at his own blue line, coughs it up to Podolou. Nelson wrists one into the left wing corner. McDonald would get to it first. Circles back, drops it into the corner for Tarasevic. He turned and fired. We've noticed that about Tarasevic. He'll shoot from anywhere.
Got a quick release. He does, number 12.
Taking a page out of Matvei Petrov's book.
Well, nobody can release the puck like Petrov. He's got one of the best releases in the Eastern Conference.
And his absence is noted. He backs off the defense as soon as he gets the puck, puts them on the defensive.
And he gets down his off-wing side as well.
Pass in front for Aiden Pruder, circling. Good puck handling skills shown by Pruder. Gabran sneaking in from the point. Rebound in front is shoveled just wide by Vecchia.
Well, that was Pruder that created that scoring opportunity with a couple of good 360s.
It was like the old snake charmer over there.
Player made contact with the goaltender DiVincenzo's noggin. He's gone.
And that incident looked very much the way, if those Leaf fans remember, James Reimer.
Off the face-off, guy running right through the blue paint.
And connecting with the side of his head. Here's Schwint barging through. Stop made by Vrbetic. Schwint showing some good resolve to get himself into a scoring opportunity.
Well, he scored here the last time the Ice Dogs played.
McDonald off the skate of Schwint in behind the goal. Bjorkvik home pokes it ahead. Schwint elevates one far side, and Winslow knocked off his feet by Vecchia.
Nice play by Vecchia. It's no fair catch in this game.
Resuming their puck possession posture. Pass in front, taken off the skate of Vecchia. Handled it awkwardly. Vecchia. Here's a shot from the point over top of the net by Sharp.
Never used their D-man properly. A one hard beaver tail by Sharp. He gets the puck on his stick. He lets the shot go. He's getting good looks. That guy right there is one of the best skaters in the draft class for this coming draft. He's a phenomenal skater, let alone his skill sets. Shooting, he's got the goal here tonight to open up the scoring.
He's
wonderful
from Port
interview.
Hope, Greg.
Port Hope, yeah, they make it pretty good over in Port Hope. Here comes Beck right now, as he had a great interview. I really liked the interview. He said his team was dedicated. They had a good bunch of guys that stick together. That's what I was commenting on. They don't have the best players in the league on their team yet, but they have the players that play best together. Evident, 52 points. These guys have fun together.
Some of the OHL pundits thinking that they might be lucky to make it playoffs. Misreading the situation. Of course, in fairness, they did not have Roman Bazarin at the time that some of these predictions were made.
And his teaching and coaching, James Richmond's coach and general manager. He's got good support staff. Brendan Taylor played with the Peterborough Beats. He's a power play specialist, that guy.
Far side pass for Vecchia, reaching for it. Battling with Dallin Wakely. Wakely wins the puck, sent out to the line, kept in by Bjorkvik home, but ruled off.
Since getting back after the Christmas break, solidified their back end big time.
Off the draw, Lavoie from 55 feet, forcing Vrbetic to make the blocker stop. Bjorkvik home surrenders the puck to Romani. And out comes Mississauga to center. Puck fired in by Lavoie on the near side. Pruder will get to it just ahead of Christopoulos. Centering pass off of Podolou's skate. Christopoulos looking for Stevens beyond his reach. Pruder chasing after a puck, circling in his own zone, up ahead for Beck on the left side. He's flat-footed, had to make a play. Mathurin stepping up at the battalion blue line. Long shot, knifed aside by Vrbetic, pops in front of him. And screaming in from the blue line was Beck, almost getting his stick on that loose puck.
Thurin was water skiing right behind him, tailgating him, so he had him covered. Really good looks, grade A quality looks, and surprised Brandon Coe a couple of times with some big kick pad saves by Bassran. This guy right here, Vrbetic's trying to match it up as well. This guy covers a lot of net, and he's a valuable member to the battalion's roster. He just needs a little more puck luck to go on his side.
Always glad he from his knees gets it out to the red line. Lukin ahead for Wakely. Sends it in deep. Brand checking over his shoulder. Now surrendering the puck. Runs over Wakely. That's one way to make up for coughing the puck up in your own zone. Lavoie brings it in. Lavoie looks and fires a floater over top of the net.
Oh, I don't think Vrbetic read that very well. It was a floater. His right was a changeup.
Callahan sends it to the net, tipped in front by Lavoie. Centering pass in front, and a breadbasket catch by Vrbetic. Hold on.
That's the way the battalion need to. That's the idea, Sima. And Lucan, box out, get in there and stand up for your rights. Lucan gets a little tap from Wakely.
Good chemistry on this battalion team, and you see it in the small gestures.
There's some action in front. There's Lavoie. He reads some really nice stick handling skills. This is what you need to do. Protect the house. There's a guy going to take a whack at your goaltender. Watch the way Lucan comes right over there and boxes out right away.
After leaving the ice slowly, now Hardy with a break. Takes the shot, stopped by Vrbetic.
Oh.
That one may have hit
Stung him.
Vrbetic in the face mask. It got off of Hardy's stick in a hurry.
Ricocheted off his belly pad up into the bottom part of his face mask, Ranjan. That Beck.
Nelson onto the puck.
Plows through just like a linebacker. Strong legs, 190-pound frame of his.
Tarasevic at center, rink-wide pass, looking for Podolou, and good hand-eye coordination. League and the battalion have the 13th ranked PK unit in the league.
Should be a good contest. You hope he's going to stay the maximum 2 minutes in there. Another beautiful face-off win by the Steelheads.
Steelheads go to work. Hardy near side, waiting for the pass. Van Steensel sends it down the ice. It hit the referee. Shot from a sharp angle by Brandon Coe.
Hey.
In front, Van Steensel knocked down, and out comes Lavoie. A pass to Hardy. Hardy jams on the brakes, throws it back to the point. Del Mastro got there. Far side, Del Belbelouz with a shot, but he missed the net. Beck in behind the goal. Bumped by Ladd, and Ladd wins the puck back.
Capitalize.
6:45 left. Back to the line. Del Mastro straddling the line, but able to keep it onside. Del Belbelouz down low. Beck. Del Mastro shoots, and it doesn't get through. Blocked in front. Russell might get a leg on it.
This is where, if you're the coach of the battalion, you ask your penalty killers, work exceptionally hard to try to draw a penalty while you're on the PK.
Del Belbelouz circling. Del Mastro with a shot. Absorbed by Vrbetic with no rebound.